Signs you're becoming the man you were designed to be. Discover powerful signs you're becoming the man God designed you to be. CLG, Principles for Discipline, Purpose, Boundaries, Masculine Growth. Growth doesn't always feel good, but it always looks like discipline. There's a version of you that doesn't quit, a version that doesn't chase validation, a version that doesn't fold when life gets heavy. Most men don't fall or fail because they lack potential. They fail because they don't recognize progress while it's forming, and so they stop moving forward. At CLG Lifestyle, we call this phase what it is: the evidence of becoming. Number 1, you're more interested in peace than proving a point. Old you needed the last word. New you needs results. You're learning that silence is strength and maturity is knowing what's not worth your energy. CLG signal. You don't argue your value, you increase it until it is seen. Number 2, you're becoming consistent even when you don't feel inspired. The real you is not motivated by moods. He's driven by standard. You're still showing up for the gym, for the prayer life, for the goals, for the mission. Discipline is replacing emotion. Number 3, you're cutting access without explaining yourself. You're not angry, you're aligned. You're realizing some people drain you, some environments delay you, some habits disrespect your calling. You protect your assignment like a man who finally understands it. Number 4, your standards are rising. You're not impressed by the same things anymore. Cheap attention, temporary pleasure, lazy routines, empty talk. You want substance, structure, legacy. You're outgrowing what used to entertain you. Number 5, you're taking responsibility without blaming the world. That's a major sign. You're no longer saying, they did this to me. I'm stuck because of them. Life isn't fair. You're saying, it's on me now. I will adjust. I will build. A man becomes righteously dangerous when he stops making excuses. Number 6, you're learning how to wait without falling apart. Patience is a virtue and an attractive masculine quality that people will recognize, especially women. You're developing the ability to hold faith and pressure at the same time. You don't rush purpose. You prepare and align for it. Number 7, you're becoming a man who can lead himself. This is the big one, because once a man can lead himself, he can lead a family, he can lead a business, he can lead a community. Self-mastery is showing up. According to Ephesians 2:10, it says, for we are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do good works. I suggest that you run this weekly self-check. What am I doing to become more disciplined in the next 2 months? What habits am I quietly outgrowing? Who motivates my growth by presence and who disrupts it? What temptations still have easy access to me? What would the man I'm becoming do today? Right? So when we run these weekly checklists, we can stay on the pulse when it comes to the things that we're trying to actively and intentionally change. Becoming doesn't announce itself, it proves itself. And it's not you proving yourself to anyone, it's you against you, right? God tends to develop his chosen men behind the scenes, in private, in the shadows, in the wilderness, before their inevitable release and exposure to the world. Declaration states, I am a big believer in affirmations. I believe in the power of the I am. So here are some affirmations to help with the transformation of your mind. I am not who I used to be. I am becoming the man God designed for me to be. I choose discipline over distraction. I choose discernment over hastiness. I choose obedience over people pleasing. I am built different. I am led by God. Number 7, day becoming challenge. So every day we want you to challenge yourself to take some level of care that you won't typically do or have not done. Day 1, clean up your space, right? Day number 2, train your body. Day number 3, 30 minutes of silence. Day number 4, remove 3 distractions. Day number 5, prayer or pray before decisions. Day number 6, plan your next 30 days. Okay? Your next 30 days. And day number 7, do something hard on purpose. You gotta make that decision for yourself. If you're becoming harder to distract, easier to discipline, quicker to forgive, and more committed to purpose than popularity, the old is gone. The new has begun. Don't be afraid of this new you. Blessings and strength to you, beautiful people. My name is Corwin L. Gilliams. I am the founder of CLG Lifestyle. CLG Lifestyle is more than a brand. It is a kingdom-driven movement rooted in the transformation of the whole man, built on the pillars of faith, family, forgiveness, fitness, fashion, relationships, self and community development, mindset, and God-given identity and purpose. CLG Lifestyle exists to develop men from the inside out. We believe that every man is called to rise, to lead himself first, then his family, and ultimately his community. But that rise requires alignment with God. It requires discipline and character and intentional growth in every area of life. At CLG Lifestyle, we teach men to build faith as the foundation of strength, clarity, and direction, family as the first ministry and the center of a man's legacy, forgiveness as the key to emotional freedom, healing, and forward movement, fitness as discipline for the body, sharpening the mind and spirit, fashion as presentation because kings carry themselves with excellence, relationships as kingdom connections built on honor, trust, and purpose, self and community development as a commitment to the personal growth and upliftment of those around us, mindset as the internal engine that shapes habits, decisions, and outcomes, God-given identity and purpose as the ultimate calling that defines a man's path and destiny. CLG Lifestyle calls men to rise above mediocrity, break negative cycles, grow in emotional and spiritual maturity, and become disciplined leaders in every area of life. We believe that a man grounded in faith and aligned with his God-given identity becomes unstoppable, not because life gets easier, but because he becomes stronger. This brand is for the man who is evolving, for the man who is rebuilding, for the man who chooses responsibility over excuses, for the man who wants to honor God, lead his family, heal from his past, strengthen his body, elevate his presentation, and contribute to his community. CLG Lifestyle isn't just motivation.